Hey there, everyone. Welcome back. So today I'm continuing to cover the top 8 decks from Pro Tour Aetherdrift, and today's deck is the number 4 finisher, the GRUUL Aggro, piloted by Yuchen Liu. This deck actually was the most widely played deck at the tournament. Although it didn't win the tournament, it was still pretty darn close to making it to the finals. And I can see why it posts a really high win percentage for the deck, and it's just super efficient. It didn't get any new additions for Aetherdrift, but it still did get some nice new additions as far as cards from other sets. But before I dive into the deck, just a quick reminder, if you want to stay up to date on all the gameplay content, Aetherdrift Standard stuff I'm doing, and any other new deck videos I'll be posting, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if you're liking the video, and that way you can get notified as soon as I post any new video content to the channel. So diving into the deck here, as I mentioned, it didn't get any additions from Aetherdrift. However, it has evolved a little bit since we last visited this deck when I reviewed it for Worlds 30. And this deck got some copies of the Hired Claw, which is a really nice way to nail your opponent with some damage just on attack triggers. And it also works really nicely with the Rockface Village. Also, Pawpatch Recruit is a really nice addition to this deck because anytime any of your creatures targeted by a spell or ability your opponent controls, you can put a +1/+1 counter on any creature that you control other than that creature that's being targeted. Of course, we've got the Emberheart Challenger along with Heartfire Hero with both Valiant triggers and that letting you get making your creatures a lot bigger. Manifold Mouse, which also augments the abilities of the Emberheart Challenger and Heartfire Hero by giving it Double Strike or Trample. And if you're able to offspring it, you can get both of those abilities. A couple copies of Quest Druid to let you cast Seek the Beast, which is a nice way to get 2 cards into exile and cast them, and helps trigger the prowess triggers for the Emberheart Challenger. Plus, itself gets bigger. The Questing Druid gets bigger when you cast a white, blue, black, or red spell. And then, of course, the big workhorse for your creatures, Screaming Nemesis. Your opponents are going to want to stay away from this card because it's just going to wreck them if they try and block it, and if they don't block it, they're going to take the damage from it. Then we have ways to augment our creatures with Innkeeper's Talent, and also giving it permanents you control with +1/+1 counters, Horde 1. If you happen to activate the level 3, which doesn't happen that often, it lets you put twice the number of counters on your creatures. So then we also have a suite of removal and combat tricks with Burst Lightning, Monstrous Rage, which is pretty much a staple for this deck type, Torch the Tower, and Obliterating Bolt, which are really nice exile effects, getting around to your opponent's cards like Heartfire Hero and Screaming Nemesis. Also, we have a copy of Witchstalker's Frenzy, which is really nice because if your opponent gets within 5 damage or 5 life points remaining, you can use the Witchstalker's Frenzy to target your Screaming Nemesis to deal 5 damage to your opponent and end the game quickly. Then when the rest of the deck is lands, you get a couple copies of Soulstone Sanctuary, which is nice for because it's all creature types and it takes advantage of being a mouse and a lizard. And then one man land with Restless Ridgeline. And then we have Thornspire Verge, Carplusion Forest, Copperline Gorge, and of course the Rockface Village, which helps trigger your Valiant abilities on the Heartfire Hero and the Emberheart Challenger. So that's the deck. It's really fast and brutal and doesn't take any prisoners. So let's go ahead and hop on the ladder and see if we can rack up some wins with it. All right, so we're on the draw. Yeah, we can keep this. Some early, quick turn 1, turn 2 plays. Curve into the Screaming Nemesis, maybe. Okay, rabbit deck. This will be interesting. No blocks there. I could do an Innkeeper's Talent or a Emberheart Challenger. I'm going to go with the talent. Oh, let us attack. Won't be able to kill our lizard. pretty good response. All right. That's got Ward 2. So we're going to need all our mana to get through that. Let's go ahead and... yeah, I think I'll go ahead and attack there. And we'll go ahead and... yeah, we'll go ahead and pass. All right. How would we like to do this? I think we'll go to combat. We'll go ahead and attack there. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and level this up now. And we'll pass. Nice. Okay. Can we finish it? Let's see here. 3, it'll get the trigger before, plus the counter. Yeah, I think we can finish it right here. If... let's see. Okay, nice. Yeah, we just escaped with that one. I'll take it, though. That's a good deck we beat. Okay. Yeah. It's not a very good hand. No 1-drops. No green. Only playable cards, Manifold Mouse. For the immediate couple turns. We'll go ahead and mulligan. That's a little bit better. We have some good diversity. I think we can keep this. I'm going to put one of the Heartfire Hero back. And we'll try it out here. Interesting. Blacksmith's Talent. This is the one with the equipment. This class enters greater colorless equipment token. Okay. Ah, interesting. Now we have an equipment deck. Looks like. Alrighty. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll go ahead and attack here. And we'll just go ahead and do a hard claw. Pawpatch Recruit. Probably should have done the higher claw first, actually. Alright. see here. This one, the mice get +1/+1. Rated token. Business trample and haste. +1/+1. Okay. Well, let's see. I think we'll go ahead and we'll attack. See what they want to do here. We'll let it all through. All right. Then we'll cast the Screaming Nemesis as a blocker. That's pretty good. Go ahead and put on the Heartfire Hero. That way we can get a double trigger on the Pawpatch Recruit and Valiant. Okay. They're tapped out. Go ahead, attack here. And we'll go ahead and pass. Alright. Good thing we held back the burst lightning. That'll hopefully let us kill that. They won't get the equip. Okay, attacking for 5. No blocks there. Alright. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and attack here. We'll go ahead and pump the Iron Claw there. Let's see. I think it's to attach an equipment. All right. Oh wow! I'm gonna give that double strike. Yeah, all I can do is block. They're gonna get that. I think they have just enough damage to kill us. Plus, they're gonna gain 12. Bummer. Okay. That was a tough one. Okay. So we're on the draw again. And yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this. It's pretty good. Iron Claw. Okay, we playing a mirror match? We'll see here. No blocks. Monstrous Rage. Yep. All right. Might end up being on the defense here. Let's see. Pawpatch and Heartfire. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go the defensive route. No attacks. We'll see what they do here. Alright. 2-2. Let's see. We got, okay, they can only spend that on creatures, so there's nothing else they're gonna have. Okay. I think we'll go like, well. Yeah. We'll go like this. We'll go, we'll let the Swift Spear through. Kill the Hired Claw. They can only spend this mana on creature spells. Nice. Okay, we're able to hold off there. I think we'll go with the Manifold Mouse. I'll go double strike there on the Heartfire Hero. We'll go ahead and attack. They actually have one red mana to spend on. Okay, so they're going after that. They'll come at us for 3. All right. I think we'll go ahead and do the Keeper's Talent. Go to combat. And we'll attack. We'll just continue to play defense with our creatures. All right. Go ahead and block there. Block there. Okay. All right, I think we should be able to get the win here. Go to combat. Nice. I'm just glad we were able to navigate through that. Another win for GRUUL Aggro. That was a fun one. Okay, we're on the Looks like we're on the draw again. Not a bad hand though. We can probably burn through it pretty fast. We'll keep it. The high claw. Ooh, roots deck. Jund roots. That'll be interesting. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and attack here. Then we'll go ahead and do a Pawpatch Recruit. Heartfire Hero. Depending on what they do. Okay, they're missing out. That's a pretty good card. Okay, how do we want to do this? I think we go with the Manifold Mouse. Then we'll go, with that double strike. We'll go with attack there. Nice. Down to 6. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and attack here. Do a double strike. Attack with everything. Okay. Nice. That's a good, good aggressive win there. Oh, cool. We're able to go first for the first time today. Nice. This is playable. Let's go ahead and keep it and see how we do. Okay, Fez. That like Fez from That 70s Show? Cut down. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and do the... Actually, let's do this. Because we can get the effect next turn anyway. So. Have at the... Alright. Do that. Give it double strike here. And, go ahead and attack there. Yeah, we'll pass. Getting that land helps set us up for a pretty good next turn with the Nemesis. Get one more land will be even better. they're going to take the Screaming Nemesis. Yep. Okay. That's pretty good. We'll go double strike. All attack. I think we'll go ahead and... Wait, what am I doing? Go ahead and do that. Nice. That was explosive. That's the way the deck is supposed to run. All right, so that was the GRUUL Aggro deck. Did really well. Especially in that last game, we were finally able to go first, and it paid off. We were able to have that explosive final turn that just knocked our opponent out. So that was pretty nice. We stumbled in that second game. Just didn't have any answers to the equipment deck they had there, and they just had too much trample and lifelink and double strike and all that stuff that just took us out. But you know, that is one thing that I've noticed. I've played quite a few different variations of the red aggro based decks. Boros, GRUUL, Mardu, straight up mono red, and all these decks, they can hit your opponent hard really fast, but if they don't get the right cards soon enough, and if the game goes on longer, eventually they're going to be losing. So that's something that to keep in mind. Hopefully you can get a good hand and be able to take them out there. The other thing too is, you know, knowing when to be the defensive player versus being the offensive player. And I think it was one of those games there, I think it might have been game 3 or 4, where we kind of had to navigate our way through things to get the win. We weren't entirely offense, and we were a little bit of defensive, but we just kind of waited our time out and then were able to strike when the time is right. So that's the deck here. The deck does have a sideboard, since, you know, it was from the Pro Tour. It's got a lot of good answers against some of the decks we played against. It's got the Lithomantic Barrage, nice answers against white and blue creatures. Pawpatch Formation, really great against stuff like the Domain Overlords. Questing Druid, more stuff to help you with taking advantage of getting the bigger creatures. Another Screaming Nemesis for those life gain annoying decks. Sentinel of the Nameless City. This is a pretty good defensive card, but it can also attack too since it has vigilance, so that's pretty nice. Probably one of the biggest cards in this deck that could really help is preventing those life gain decks from getting out of control, using the Sunspine links to punish them for having non-basic lands, and also keeping them from gaining life, aside from the Screaming Nemesis, which is pretty good. And then another copy of the Witchstalker Frenzy, which is pretty nice. Just a little bit extra strength power in the sideboard to help out the deck for certain matchups. So pretty fun game. I like the deck. I like how it's evolved. It's a little bit more creative, a little bit more interactive than some of the other versions of it that we've had in Standard recently. So kudos to the GRUUL Aggro deck. But I think that'll do it for today's video. I'll make sure to leave a link to the deck list in the video description if you want to check it out. And I'll be back again soon with some more Aetherdrift Standard. But until next time, everybody, you all take care. Thanks for watching the video, and we will see you next time.